We are back in Pillars of Eternity. Apparently, my start recording button also activates fast mode. I'm here at the fort in Cadnua. We are getting ready to go out into the world, down to Woodend Plains. It will take 18 hours to get there. Last time I tried to go to the other bridge, but the other bridge was closed. So we have to go to this bridge. And so we shall. I mean, we have to go to the bridge on the other side. But first we have to go through Woodend Plains. I guess we'll just walk casually down the road. Oh, there's a monument. It's another memorial thing for Kickstarter backers, I presume. Safe to ignore. I did not kickstart this game. I don't even remember hearing about the Kickstarter, to be honest. Well, looks like I'm gonna walk there unopposed. Oh. There's a person here, Sagani, with a white wolf. Is this gonna be a new party member that has a pet? Is this a pet class?
Hush, Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
Would you and your white wolf like to join the party? A dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She's sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach. It's a fox. It doesn't look anything like a fox. That looks way more like a wolf than a fox.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Excuse me. Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Your friend is supposed to meet you here?
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it. That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend?
The long version. Here we go. I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak. I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. Well, how long have you been looking for Persok? Her painted brows lower, and her compact muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years. So you've been searching 5 years for a stranger you barely remember, who could be anyone now?
That about sums it up.
Then it must be Why do you have to find Persok? That's more of a campfire tale. I'm not quite ready to get into it. Okay, it must have been an important duty.
So I keep reminding myself. Still, it would be nice if important duties came with clearer instructions.
She looks at the Adra figurine in the dirt. How does that statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished Adra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid haunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it? It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation. Not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter. Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time, it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
I'll do it for free, 'cause I'm a nice person.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Audra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
What's the wolf's lair? Defiance Bay. Locals call the current duke Wolfgren. Sounds like he'd be fun to drink with. And is twining trees a real place? He meant Twin Elms. I haven't been there yet, but I hear they have some especially memorable trees.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
May I see the figurine?
Why?
I just want a better look at it.
Fine. But if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
She hands you the figurine, her chapped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Adra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny, glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step up here. You look down just long enough to see the sharp, pale cliffs drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. I'm gonna return the figurine. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
I'm a real watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area, and we can look for Persok on the way.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
She tucks the figurine into her pouch, and her fox stands, shaking its pale coat. Yay! I have a pet class in my party now. She looks like she's about 12 years old in this portrait. She doesn't sound like she's 12 years old, though. We have a pet class! Yeah! I didn't even know there were pet classes in this game. If I'd known that, I might have picked that one. Again, that clearly does not look like a fox. It looks like a... I'm gonna pick cautious for class behavior. Animal companion, I'm gonna make aggressive. Gonna say defensive for auto attack. Or maybe aggressive. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out as we go. What level is she? She is a 4th level ranger. Nice. Welcome to the party, pal. So, well, now I feel like I'm obligated to explore the rest of the map. So, let's go back up. I have 6 people in my party now. And I have to quick save. So let's go around the perimeter to the right. Actually, let's go to the left because I feel like I feel like the cliff will be to the left. Okay. Okay. This troll's getting a bit close to us. We're gonna do a whisper of treason on this forest troll. Yeah. What's he doing?
This thing isn't doing the job.
He's just walking around.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Why am I taking damage? Why am I taking damage here? I'm confused. I have an infestation of maggots. Oh no, gross. 10 damage over 20 seconds. Wow. That's doing a lot of damage to me. Hey, why don't you do a heal spell on us here? Mr. Healer. You're kind of way in the back. Whew, okay. We survived. Oh, the fox is taking some damage. Whoa.
Grave thou Philothili.
Yikes. That was intense. 3 forest trolls down. Drem and Aloth took some damage in there. I don't know where that infestation came from. I guess that one forest troll that walked around behind us. Let's do a quick save. There's a rock in the way. A plant. This looks like it might be a cliff. We're being attacked by a lion.
Get on!
Goodbye, lion. Oh, somebody leveled up. I leveled up. Yay! And we got a lion hide. Let's go up here to see what's on this cliff. Maybe that was... So I feel like I was looking through the eyes of a deer or something like that. Yeah. The lion here, I bet that's what I was looking through the eyes of. Oh, maybe not. A lion and a lioness. One's down already, and they're both down. Aloth has leveled up. Nice. There's a body. Look for secrets. Don't see any. It's a dead pilgrim with a hearth harvest, a unique one-handed hatchet. Anybody want a hatchet? He's also got fruit. And a... Whose inventory am I putting that in? Do you want to... Hey, let's give the new hire a cool hatchet. Have a hearth hatchet for the rare circumstances where you'll be meleeing, which you probably never will be. Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp at Ondra's beloved moon like curling fingers. So... what are we looking at here? This is a weird encounter. What was the point of that? Sometimes I just don't know what the point of these encounters are, except just, you know, fighting something. There's no explanation for why that guy was there. No idea who he was. Maybe he was part of some quest somewhere. Oh, somebody's here. Hello? Oh, it's another Kickstarter backer NPC. Voices from its past seem to call out to you. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They are discussing travel and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination fastest. A rustling noise catches the attention of several members of the group, and they stand, watching over the fire, straining against the darkness to see. An enormous, shadowy figure makes its way into camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the firelight to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand, readying weapons. Others quietly invoke their god, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around, confused, when the man sitting next to her stands, holding out his arms. He chastises the others in the group for not showing the proper hospitality to a stranger. The man walks toward the ogre, hand extended, speaking words of welcome in its own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment. Then, with a swiftness seemingly unnatural for a being of its size, it swings the club it had been dragging around behind itself. It connects with the man's head, causing a wet, crushing sound. The woman to the girl's right screams and rushes to the man's side, covering half the distance before the man has even fallen to the ground. From the darkness all around the group, terrifying and blood-curdling shouts answer the screams of those in the camp as more figures approach through the darkness. Well, let that be a lesson. Never be welcoming to strange people. Always make sure the outsiders stay outsiders. Tucked under the flap of this bedroll is a relic of some kind, a small conch shell strung with seaweed. Well, since that's an oh, damn it. You know what? I'm gonna camp here. Since I can take this camping supplies. And a couple of my party is injured. So we'll just take those camping supplies. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, inconsequential NPC who has nothing to do with anything. Do you have any more secret stuff lying around here? Doesn't look like it. Well, okay, I don't see any cliffs. There's a broken house down here. A sparrow's nest is tucked between two angled slats. Well, that's exciting. That's certainly worth coming all the way down here to see. Ooh, I'm walking all the way out there by myself. Very scary. Oh wait, we should look for secrets. Any secrets? I don't see any secrets. No secrets to be found. There's a secret grave. A couple of secret graves. Checking all around for secrets. I don't see any secrets. What's the deal with these? I kind of get the feeling I'm not supposed to explore around. I'm supposed to just follow the road to the next place, and then I'll get a quest to come back and explore. It's kind of the way it feels. Because most of these maps so far are pretty empty. Let's do a quick save just in case. Well, something's going on here. We got another ramp here. It's another forest lurker.
That's it!
We are better prepared for it this time. It was a level 7 forest lurker last time. It's badly injured. It's near death. It's down. It posed no challenge for us this time. Alright, let's go see what's up in this place up here.
I'm on the trail.
Let's check for traps. Check for traps, you guys. You never know what might be out here. It looks like it's an empty cart, which looks like the subject of another quest. There's a crossbow and some gold. Wine dregs swirl around the bottom of the clay jar. There's another card on the back, which has a scroll of defense and a silver fennec. Exciting stuff. Well, this is kind of a boring map. I hate to say it. Other than the Ranger, this has been a pretty boring map. A very uneventful map thus far. Alright, let's go north from here. Another forest lurker. Whoa. Wait, why is my tank not tanking? The fox was tanking.
Dead on!
Heal the wolf. Oh no! I tried to heal your wolf, lady. I tried. I was too
Kinda stuck
slow.
over here.
Sorry, lady. Sorry your fox got killed. Looks like some graves over here.
Brave thou leave.
Curses!
It's another forest lurker. They're everywhere. This place is infested with forest lurkers. We must destroy them all to save the people of these lands. He's near death. He's dead. You were a little late there with the skeletons, Kana. It's a corpse. It's a dead adventurer. Any secrets? I don't see any secrets. I kind of thought the cliff where the guy was gonna be on this map. But it does not appear to be so. Wait, is that a... looks like a corpse there. What is that? It's not interactable, whatever it was. Well, I think we've pretty much cleared out this map.
Brave thou leave.
Except for this primordial.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh, Aloth just got hit with a touch of rot. Alright, we need to do our heal again. And let's do... No, we don't want to do that. Let's stay back. Let's do some high-level stuff. Pigra. He's badly injured. He's near death. He's down. Whew. What was up with that? Hey, everybody's leveled up. Oh, we can talk to, Sagani wants to talk to you. Was that the guy? Sagani draws up beside you, her fox following at her heels, and takes a seat next to you.
Even if you are putting one over on me, it's nice to have a hunting party again.
You've been searching for Persak for 5 years?
5 years for me. Must be 30-something for Ichimak.
Hearing its name, the fox looks up. What an adventure.
It certainly started out that way. It's been a long hunt. A long time away from my family. Before, I'd crossed the tundra of Nasitok following caribou herds. I didn't want to leave Kalu and our children, but I was eager to visit lands my people rarely do. But 5 years without finding him. It's like 2 hours of necking. I'm ready to be done with it.
Why do you have to find Persak anyway?
Soul recovery is an old village tradition. We call it the Tarnek Ilitsak. Once in a generation, we seek the soul of a much respected and long dead village elder. We tell him what's changed in the village, how people remember him. The only other Tarnek Ilitsak during my lifetime happened when I was a girl, not long after Persak died. We feasted on blubber and fermented milk for a week, and we honored the chosen huntress as a hero.
Sounds gross.
Then she left, and we returned to our duties. We still sang her name to the skies during festival season, but we otherwise didn't speak of her.
I'm sure your village still remembers you, Sagani. You're kind to say so, but I'm not so fragile that I need my name chanted in the meeting halls.
It's not being forgotten by my village that troubles me. But sometimes I wonder how my husband and children remember me, if they think of me often.
That must be difficult.
Still, there's no point in dwelling on it. More often I find myself wondering whether Persoc will remember us. You claim to see souls. What do you think? Do you remember your past lives?
No, not clearly. I figured. Most people don't, anyway. I suppose that's why I'm supposed to remind Persoc of what he left behind in our village. Why does your voice keep changing like that? Well, sometimes my voice comes out of my fox over there. That's why my voice sounds different. It's the fox talking now. Okay, well, what would you, what would you tell him about your village? Persoc, I mean, what would you tell him?
Masuk is probably much the same as it was 100 years ago. We live between tundra and frozen forests, and the land takes as much as it gives. But our hardships bring us together. And the elders truly unite us. They keep the stories of past generations, and they guide us from season to season, through good years and lean.
Recently, there have been a lot of good years. It's me, the fox, talking now. My aunts say we've had fewer clashes with neighboring villages thanks to the hunting territories that Persoc helped establish. In bad years, we rely on trade with the merchants that pass our shores. We exchange walrus tusks and seal pelts for grains that last us the hard winters. Persoc brokered a lot of these arguments, too. God, I can't read tonight. Persoc brokered a lot of these agreements, too. She holds up the bear figurine. He got this from one of the Amawa ships that used to trade with us. It sounds like Persoc did a lot for your people.
That's what I'm supposed to remind him.
Sounds like you're on the hunt of your own, though. You feeling the thrill of the chase, or ready for this to be over? It's too early to tell, really. Well, fair enough. We've got darkness on our side. Shall we move on? Says me, the fox. Because my voice is different now, for some reason. Okay, let's go. You're the only one of us that hasn't leveled up yet. What is a pigra? Is that in the bestiary? How would we find one of those? Is it a skeleton? It's nothing. It doesn't exist in the bestiary.
Of course.
How odd. Well, I think the entire map has been mapped now. And we can move to the other side of the map. You know, I realize now that I forgot to save the game when I started the map. Whoops. Oh well. It was a very uninteresting map anyway. So I'm gonna save the game here. And I'm gonna level up off camera probably. And then we'll move on to the next zone. Well, let's just peek at leveling up. Nah, I don't want to do that. I'm too tired to do that right now, to be honest. So I'll do that off screen so I don't have to talk about it. See you later.